The land of opportunity is turning into a land of fear. For Indian migrants and millions of others, the United States, once a symbol of hope, is becoming something very different under the Trump's return to power. From banned work permits and sudden arrests to surveillance on your social media, and now a shocking plan to encourage the legal immigrants to leave United States. The United States is no longer feeling like the land of opportunity for many Indians. With Donald Trump returning to power in 2025, a wave of new immigration policy is enforced, crackdown sending shockwaves to Indian communities living in the America. This isn't just affecting undocumented migrants, but it is hitting legal residents, students, workers, and even children. Until now, those who had applied for protection in the US could get a job if their case has been pending for more than 6 months. But under the Trump's new proposal, no one will be allowed to work until their case is fully processed. That sounds manageable, except most of the cases are delayed for years. Over 77% of them already stuck beyond the 6 months mark. This means thousands of migrants, including many Indians, would be left jobless for years, with no legal way to earn. It's a move that could force families into poverty, underground illegal work, or even out of the country entirely. The country's immigration enforcement agency, ICE, has become far more aggressive. Internal emails leaked that show that officers need to get creative. One email even said that if it involves handcuffs, it's probably worth doing. Officers are now arresting not just their main targets, but also your roommates, neighbors, even randomly bystanders who happen to be undocumented. And they're doing it without warrants. The legal protection that used to limit such behaviors expires just a week ago. Now experts are sounding alarms about what they're calling unchecked power. It doesn't stop there. In the deeply heartbreaking development, over 500 children from migrant families, including many Indian households, have been taken into the federal custody in the recent weeks. These are called the welfare checks by government, but lawyers and advocates are calling them that they are targeted removals. To get the children back, parents are being asked to provide DNA proofs, income records, and multiple ID documents. For undocumented families, these are nearly impossible. And as a result, children are now spending on average of 170 days in the shelters, up to 67 days just a year ago. Indian students are trying to come to US are also being affected in unexpected ways. Visa officers are now removing up to 5 years of an applicant's social media history. Every like, comment, meme, or opinion post under the security, anything that seems political, controversial, or even remotely critical of the US policy could result into visa rejection. And what's even worse, students who try to quickly delete everything raise even more suspicion. Immigration lawyers are now advised to clean your accounts but not erase them. Because yes, your digital footprint could cost you your future. And then comes the most unsettling idea. A new federal officer Trump is trying to launch. It is called the Office of Remigration. The goal? Not to deport people, but to make life so difficult that even legal immigrants feel forced to leave on their own. It's a soft push strategy to reduce the immigrant population without public backlash. The office could go live as early as 1st of July 2025. Meanwhile, in the states like Ohio, new laws are being pushed to ban citizens of India, China, and few other countries from buying land near the military bases and infrastructure. An earlier draft was even wanted to green card holders to sell the land they already own. The part was removed after backlash, but a message is clear. Immigrants are being treated as threats, not neighbors. Recently, a 14-year-old girl testified. This law makes me feel like I don't belong in the only home I've ever known. Put together, all of these moves signal something deeper than just policy changes. They represent a culture and political shift, a growing effect to shrink the idea who belongs to America and who does not. And for thousands of Indian migrant students and workers, that's becoming a dangerous reality. As Indian migrants face fear and uncertainty, staying informed is your strongest defense. Share this, talk about it, and don't let the silence normalize injustice. Hope you liked the video, you found it informative. If you did, make sure to subscribe the channel and like the video. Thank you so much.